Welcome to another Bean Outdoor product pick. This month we're going to take a look at the Pure Gold sight offered by Black Gold Custom Bow Sights. We've been a dealer with Black Gold for the last few years. Black Gold is known for their higher end bow sights. I think their cheapest sight is right around $100. And their sights go on up to their top of the line, which is the Pure Gold, which we're going to go over here in just a few minutes. Black Gold has a lifetime warranty, and that is an unconditional guarantee. I was recently talking to one of the guys there, and they were telling me that they've actually warranted sights that had tire marks on them. And so that kind of gives you some insight as to how serious they are about lifetime warranty. Many times we get lifetime warranties with things and it's limited, or it's dependent upon certain things or stipulations and all this sort of thing. With Black Gold, it is an unconditional warranty. They'll take care of you no matter what it is. They have great customer service. You can buy these from them directly or from their dealers. It's better to go through the dealers. It's normally cheaper to go through the dealers as well, so they don't compete with their dealers. But at the same time, if you have a problem, you need to go back to your dealer, but you can also contact Black Gold direct and they'll work with you as well. So it's not like some companies that I deal with and other bow shops do as well, that they will be very direct about, we only deal with the dealer. So you have to kind of get into that circle in order to get warranty work done. But not with Black Gold, they'll take care of you individually. But this is the Black Gold Pure Gold sight, okay? And so you can kind of get a good look at it, and we're going to go over some of the features there. All right, there is a black piece of foam here in that, kind of keeping our pins nice and bright. Just to kind of start off with, when you look at the sight, this particular pin configuration, we have a green, red, and yellow pins at the top. Those are .019. The bottom two, the green and red, are .010 size pins. All right. Something to note about Black Gold before I go any further is Black Gold offers custom sights, meaning that you can get whatever pin configuration you want, whatever colors you want. So they're fully customizable. In this particular sight, like I just demonstrated, we got 3.019 pins and then 2.010. Those could be reversed. They could be in any order you want. You could have all green pins, all yellow pins, all red pins. You can have yellow first, red, whatever you want can be done. .029 pins as well. So if you need bigger pins, that's fine. It's not uncommon for us to have custom sights made for people where they may start off with .29, they get down to .19, and they get down to that .10 when they're shooting further distances. Another neat feature, you see this sight ring here. This is their standard. It's nitrous green, I believe is the technical name they call it, or the specific name they call that. If you go on their website, there is probably about a dozen or so different choices for the color ring. So if you prefer red, pink, purple, whatever color you want, you can get that. If you order green and you decide, I want purple, you can order a purple one after the fact and pull this right off, snaps right off, and you pop another one right in there. So that end of it's fully customizable, and you can do that alone at your home. One patent type thing with the Black Gold is this photochromatic material here at the top, and what happens is this is very clear right now, picking up all the light it can pick up so that it can make your pen super bright. In the event that you are in sunlight, that will actually turn a very dark purple color, and what it's doing is it's blocking out from your fibers, because you can see your fibers in there, okay? And what it's doing is blocking out your fibers from getting too much light and making your pens too bright, okay? All the Black Gold sights do come with sight lights as well that you can buy and add to them. I do not have one on this sight here, okay? Now this sight is their top of the line. It is fully adjustable. So let's just work our way from the pins this way as far as adjustability. The first thing about the Pure Gold is they have complete micro adjustment pins, okay? And so what you're looking at, okay, so you see the pins here, and come back around to this side. Whoops, excuse me. All right, so if you look very closely, each pin has an inch wheel here, okay? You see the 5 wheels here, and then you have a set screw adjustment that basically kind of for a rock solid adjustment to lock that in place. Now, a few years ago, when the Vengeance sight was released, I had a Vengeance sight, and those, if they weren't just correctly, just so, they would give you a little jingle sometimes at the shot. This sight is dead quiet. They've revolutionized and revitalized, so to speak, some of their adjustments for the fine tuning, and so this sight is a lot more. It's adjustable just like the other one, but it's more user-friendly and quieter and very easy to use. And so you can adjust these. You can undo the little Allen wrench heads, and you can adjust those pins to whatever you want. Okay, up and down to get that perfect fine-tuned adjustment that you want, depending on what kind of yardages that you like to shoot at, and it gives you all types of adjustability there, and just for that fine-tuning aspect. I really like the fact that you can adjust the pins individually, because as we all know, all bows are not created equal, and then when you throw in different arrow rests and then different spined or different weighted arrows and different size arrow shafts and all these variables that we inject as bow hunters and 3D shooters, having a fine-tuned adjustment really helps. Okay, now for the micro adjust, if you want to micro adjust laterally or vertically, what you want to do, be careful when you look at the back side of this rest, or this sight rather. You have a knob here for your horizontal adjustment, and you have a knob at the bottom for vertical. Okay, and if you look very closely, it says to go up, which way to turn it. You want to be very careful, because I've heard stories about people going into bow shops and looking at these and playing with them, and if you're not careful, everything on this sight is available or has the ability to, it has a lock on every mechanism. So if you just go in and start cranking this knob down, this one, and force it while it's locked, you can strip your screws out, and then you're going to have to do a replacement, and that's going to maybe cost you some money, and possibly ruin your sight. So you want to be very careful about those things, because that's a user error thing that it's not a craftsmanship thing. That's your ignorance type there. Okay, so if we want to go up and down, which is this adjustment here, what we want to do is take our Allen wrench and reach right inside here, and it should, there it goes, it locks in, and you turn it and loosen it, and when you loosen it, if you look here, you see what I'm doing here. Okay, I can turn this and I can adjust it whichever way I want, and then when I get to the set spot, okay, you can see it's a little wiggly, but once I get to the spot that I like, then I can turn this, tighten it down, rock solid. Okay, if we want to do our horizontal adjustment, we want to go left to right, what we'll do is we'll stick our screw in this side hole here, unloosen, okay, and you do the same thing. Okay, and so you can, let me unloosen that a little better. It seems like it's a little tight here. Okay, hold this here so you can see what I'm doing. Alright, and you can see you just turn that notch there very easily, and actually I was turning the wrong one. Okay, so that was still the up and down that I adjusted. Okay, so you see, even I got confused and got mixed up. The screw is on the bottom here for left and right. Okay, and that's why I kept messing with it, because after I would turn it, it will turn a click or two, but once it gets tight, if you start forcing it, then you can ruin your sight. If I would have just kept on going cranking as hard as I could have ruined the sight. Alright, So now, since I've unloosened it, you can see how fluid this is now. Okay. And you see that? Okay. So you can adjust it however you want to the desired, and I'll go back the other way. Okay. And you get it fine-tuned and you say that's good enough. And you can come back underneath, because that's where your horizontal is here. Okay. And you can take that and tighten it up, and that's back being rock solid. Okay. Now, to do your the tapes, okay, it comes with a bunch of sight tapes here, okay, and you have a whole little book full of sight tapes, and depending on what speed you're shooting, there's 313 all the way down to 312 on the first page. You got 297, 301. Basically every speed that you can imagine is there. Okay. Now, when you adjust the gang adjustment and you're adjusting for the measurement, you'll put that sight tape right here. If you look very closely, you can see the red arrow there. Okay. If you grab this knob and start just trying to crank it without loosening the set screw, you can ruin your sight. Okay. So you want to turn this and loosen that. Okay. And once you've done that, let's see if you can, well, maybe I'll do it this way. Okay. And I'll try to hold this as steady as I can, but you can see, and I'll screw it back so it comes back into the frame. Okay. So you can see it's very easy to turn. Okay. Very quiet. And then when you're done, you just come back here and you just tighten that up. Okay. And so everything is rock solid. There's nothing moving around, no shaking. Okay. And I can shake that very loud. You're not getting any vibrations or anything from it. Okay. And also with the Black Gold, you have several mounting choices here. You have 4 holes. Or excuse me, you have the 3 main holes, and then you have your quiver adjust mounting there. Okay. That's what those 2 holes are for. But this is the Pure Gold sight. One of the reasons they call it pure has to do with the pure strength. These are made with 75 aluminum alloy, which is some of the strongest aluminum that you can get. I think they claim about 80% stronger than most normal bow sights. This sight runs, I think, right around $350. But we carry their full lineup, from their most expensive sight like this one to their least expensive sight. We can do fully customizations of any Black Gold sight. I've used their sights off and on, different ones throughout the last few years. Been successful with it, shooting different animals. And even with their low-end sights, at the $100 price point, their sights are very good and outperform a lot of the other competitors out there. But sights there's a bunch of good choices out there. We sell just about every bow sight made, so we're more than happy to help you with whichever sight you would like. But I highly recommend Black Gold. They have a variety of choices there. The things that's hard to beat with Black Gold is, one, their customer service and warranty, and that you can fully customize it. You can get a sight, pick it out, and get it done however you want. 4-inch dovetail, 6-inch dovetail, you want a regular mount. They have bigger heads on them where you get a big dog, what they call the 2-inch scope. Whatever you want, they'll aim to please. But this is the Pure Gold. If you have any questions about Black Gold, we'll be glad to help you. You can go to our website at www.beanoutdoors.com. We're adding products all the time. If you don't see something on there that you're looking for, and some of these sites may not be on there, just click the Contact Us. Now I'll give you my email address, which is Eric, E-R-I-C, @beanoutdoors.com. And there you can shoot me an email, and I'll be glad to respond to you and help you all I can with getting you a sight. And we are running specials all the time from here and there on Black Gold sites, so we'll be glad to try to get you the best price we can. We do offer free shipping too. Our phone number is 336-564-2400. That's 336-564-2400. And we'll be glad to help you with any bow question that you have, bow sight, whatever. we'll be glad to help you. But this is the Pure Gold, Black Gold Custom Bow Sight. Thanks for watching.